Hi all, Rob back again, just a quick video. It's a tale of two Porsche 917's. And there we go, we've got the NSR Pink Pig and it's an SCX Vintage. Now, both lovely cars. The Pink Pig I've just received this week and it's a lovely car, it's stunning. There's not a lot to say, it's just a beautiful car. The SCX I picked up from the Stock Car Festival a couple of months ago, and great little car, but as you can see I have got a slight banking on my track, and this car doesn't, with it not having a magnet, does not like banking. So I will show you now. It's a bit like driving Bambi on ice. So we'll send around. That's about the best lap I've driven with that car since I've had it, but I'll probably put a curse on myself now, cameraman's curse. We'll move back to the Pink Pig, which we all know it's an NSR, so it's going to handle superbly, which it does. A lovely turn of speed, and I don't think anybody could really fault it. The only problem I've got with the whole car is I'll put that one there and I'll put this one next to it now. As you can see, the height difference. Now, the Pink Pig, the wheels are just touching the track as much as they can really, so the front suspension's down. It will not go round my inner radius curve on my banked track. It will not do it. I'm going to send it so far round, but I'm not going to send it all the way because I don't want to do any damage to the car. But there you are. I sent it all the way round. I said I wasn't going to, but I did. As you could hear, it's grounding. So it's a lovely car, but it's left me with a problem. I can do one of a few things. I can ignore it and let it ground and buy myself another one to keep pristine, which is an expensive option. I can change my track, which the only reason I've got a bank track is, as you can see, I've not got an awful lot of space. There we go, I'll run round slowly. That long section there, which isn't very long, is 12 feet. And the only reason I put banked curves in is so I could carry a bit of speed along that back wall and along and round. And because otherwise I'd be on the brake all the time and you just wouldn't get any speed out of the car or cars. So what do? Do I ignore it, or do I change the track and flatten it down? So which obviously means I'm going to lose the ability to go fast or as fast on that back wall. Now, it's not the only car I've had a problem with. I'll just grab it over. It's a Scalextric and it's a Chevy Camaro. Now, I'm sure a lot of you will know there must be something about the number 23. I've got three cars here, all number 23. This car, when it came out, try and get the angle right, had a splitter on the front. Now this would not go round my bank track. It would not have it at all. So I had to remove the front splitter, and now pop it on the track. I'll pop those two girls down there. Now it's one of my best performing cars. There we go. Yeah, no problem at all with it. So what I've done by giving myself extra speed, I've compromised the use of certain cars. This one, the Camaro, I didn't mind taking the splitter off it because I get the enjoyment out of the car and it doesn't affect the way it looks. Or, you know, now it does perform really well. The Pink Pig, I really don't want to be messing about too much with it, but I obviously don't want to cause any damage. As I don't know if you can see, there's a couple of scuff marks there where it has been grounding, and it has torn the label on the motor, which is nothing drastic. I mean, these cars are meant for racing, aren't they? So accidents do happen, but I like to keep my cars as nice as I possibly can for as long as I possibly can, which is why there's certain cars I use and nobody else does, and there's other ones that I've got, which if I pan over here, those are the ones there that I'm happy to let the grandkids use. Not that one, but there's certain cars, you know, spoilers are going to break off and accidents are going to happen, but there's certain cars like this Exotic Mercedes you want to keep nice, and you know, one day, you know, perhaps pass them down to somebody. So if you've got any suggestions, anybody, please pop something in the comments. But the way it's looking, I think, is I'm going to have to adapt my track and get rid of the banking. I didn't really want to, but I am planning in the winter, I was going to, over this side, I've got a bit of space along this wall. I was going to extend along from here and obviously move the pit area and see how we go from there. But that's my main concern, first of all, is what do I do about my banking? Do I get rid of it? Or do I just run the Pink Pig in the outside lane? Which seems a bit of a shame because it's such a nice car. It'd be nice to use the whole track with it. Okay, well that's it for now, boys. I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers then. Bye bye.